Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another night of marble racing at the Grand Prix. Here we are in my GP Canada map. Canada because the edges are red and white. We'll try to do a different map every single night. Maybe a couple of fan favourites, bringing them back. But here we are. Tonight's track is quite an interesting one. We have multiple split points throughout the track, with some routes being faster, some routes being slower. And then we have quite a few funnels, which can spice things up a little bit because it gives everyone a chance to catch up and do some nasty overtaking. So in the track we have, this is completely random, but we have quite a dominating Pedro up front with Kez, and Jess seems to be quite spread out but quite focused towards the rear as well and middle. Kez has got quite a few at the end, whereas Peter's all seem to be pointing at the front, which means maybe the game feels sorry for me. So starting the race, it is a 2-lap race with a crisp handshake at the end to the winner. So starting off, we have Pedro taking the lead, Kez doing a fast overtake there, neck and neck with Kez and Jess. Both of them take different pathways. Jess with a very strong team up front, but which route is faster? It looks at the moment that Kez is much faster, gaining more speed. She did lose a bit of speed in the corner there, which Pedro managed to overtake, but Jess has regained nicely. Jess is about to hit the first funnel. We have Jess in first, Kez in fact, I can't even tell. Now, who's going to be... Oh, Peter straight into the hole. This is a man on a mission, but Jess following suit shortly behind. She's not letting him have this. She wants to make him suffer. Oh, look. Pedro and Kez coming together. That shows sportsmanship. So, in first, we have Pedro, Jessica in second and third. Peter and Jessica are edging the hole at the very end. So they are down the escalators. Peter is taking a nice lead there with Jessica following up straight behind. They're into the ski slope. Peter lost quite a bit of momentum there, but not as much as Jess did there. So it's now just between basically Peter and Jess. Peter nailed the mount of the escalator. Jess kind of suffered there. Kez really struggling to get on there, giving Peter a nice chance for victory. Peter approaching the second funnel now. Can he do what he did last time and go straight in, or does he have to beat around the hole a little bit, tease it to let him in? Kez and team coming off the escalators. Pedro is circling around the hole. He's lost quite a lot of speed. Is that enough to get him into the hole? No, because Kez is nudging him away from it. Kez wants this hole to herself. And Kez is in with an absolute surprising lead from everyone else. No one's even come close to catching up with her just yet. Jess in second. Peter is basically out of this race at this point. Two Jessicas up front. Kez taking a very, very decisive lead. Can anyone hope to catch up with her? Jess and Kez fighting it out. Peter is currently in sixth, so not doing too well. She messed up a little bit on the mounting there, but she had such a long lead that she's still fine. Jessica is in second place. Pedro in third. He managed to pull it out despite all the battling going on, and everyone is about to enter the second and final lap of tonight's showdown. We are 2 minutes and 20 seconds in, and Kez is on the final straight for beginning the second lap victorious. Jessica in second, Pedro in third, Kez in fourth, Jess in fifth. Is there going to be any interesting overtakes here? Jess takes a little bit of speed, loses a bit of speed in the corner. Kez is just miles ahead. It's probably not even worth focusing on her. Actually, Jess gets a massive shoot of speed there, but loses it all. But she is slowly gaining on Kez. This is all dependent now on who takes which route. Kez has got a beautiful lead there, but she's about to enter the funnel, so this could all be for nothing. Peter and Jess neck and neck. Jess coming in on the second track as well. Kez has entered the funnel. Is she going to go straight in, or is she going to beat around the bush? Looks like Jess is straight in. Pedro following behind. Kez in third. Oh, it was going so well. If only we'd left it at one lap. Jess in first, heading up the escalators. Clean amounts for all of them. Kez in last place, and quite a few Kezes there trying to push through the funnel. Jess is down the track and into the second split of this lap. Kez and Pedro following behind, with Pedro taking his own route, forging his own horizons. Jess loses loads of speed on the ski track. Kez really uses that to her advantage, powers on ahead. Can she get a clean mount? Kez in a very clean mount, Jess in a second, Pedro in a close third to Jess. Let's see what happens here. Entering the third and final funnel. This really is the decision maker here. If Kez can secure another clean lead, then there's really no hopes of catching up with her. Jess in the funnel, Pedro in the funnel. Without any other marbles to really bounce into, there's no one to lose speed, so they're really hoping on momentum to get through and into that hole. Pedro, Kezi really circling that now. I think it could be Kez on this one. Yeah, Kez is down. Jessica followed shortly behind. She's not having this. She's trying to defend her title. Pedro in third. It really is the battle between us, isn't it? Absolutely no one really dominating this race so far. Kez is in the lead. Jess is following fast behind, but Peter seems to be catching up some speed. Can Kez get a clean mount? Because that's what it all hinges upon. Jess gets a much cleaner mount than Kez does. It is neck and neck. Peter is in third. I don't know why he's even bothering. This is tight. This is literally what happened last time. Oh my god, we are at 4 minutes and 52 seconds into the race. Okay, and the girls neck and neck have entered the final part of the race. Kez in first. Kez takes a very strong lead here. Jess is really bouncing off the walls, but Kez has lost quite a bit of speed. Can she retain it in this final? Oh no, I've messed it up. Where's it gone? And Kez in the lead. Jessica in second place. Pedro in third. Followed by, I'm going to have to assume, Jessica in fourth place. Pedro in fifth. Kez sixth, seventh. Jess eighth. Jess ninth. Kez in 10th. And Jess in 11th. Well done to all the players. That was really intense. Kez just got that by the skin of her teeth there. I guess it serves Jess right for the performance yesterday. So thank you for tuning in. I will see you again tomorrow.